We're here in Columbia, Missouri for the NRA's Bianchi Cup, and probably one of the most famous names here at Bianchi is Jessie Abbate. How are you, Jessie?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing very well. Tell us, you know, we'd be here all day, but tell us their highlights of your career.
Highlights of my career. Probably last year at Steel Challenge, I pulled off the hat trick, which has never been done before by male or female. Wow. Also at the Steel Nationals as well, and two-time back-to-back USPSA national champion.
Now you're 25 years old. How long have you been shooting?
I've been shooting for about 10 years. I started when I was 15.
Now what got you started?
My husband and my dad got me started. I started in cowboy action shooting.
Now we see a lot of that. What cowboy actions? We did a whole piece just on that. That's an incredible sport. How did you transfer from that to the more competitive shooting like this?
It actually was a lot easier transition than what I thought it would be, because I started in the cowboy and then went to Steel Challenge and actually shot the single action revolvers at Steel Challenge for a couple of years before I switched over to more modern guns. Right. But it really wasn't a struggle for me, and I also compete in multi-gun, which everything that I do in cowboy transfers over to multi-gun. So it was a pretty easy transition.
Now you definitely hold the mantle for like female shooters. Is that a big weight on your shoulders? I know you're humble about your championships, but a lot of women look at you like, wow, that's impressive. How do you hold up the sport for female shooting?
I don't feel like it's a weight on my shoulders at all. I'm very proud to have that, to have people think of me as that or to look at me in such a way. I just try and represent the shooting sports to the best of my ability, and at any time that I can, I try and get women involved and, just try and be somebody that they could look up to or come to for advice, and, just represent the shooting sports the best I can.
Now, a lot of women are watching and listening right now. They're saying they don't forget competitive shooting. They're just worried about shooting to begin with. What do you say to a woman who's afraid to just even handle a gun?
I tell ladies all the time, you just got to jump in with both feet, let your fears go, and you're going to love it. Absolutely. Every woman that I've taught has come to me and said, I'm so afraid, whether it's of the gun going off or hurting yourself, just as long as you're safe, that always comes first, and then just have fun. You just have to let all your fears go and then find something that you enjoy, whether it's Bianchi or Steel Challenge or IPSC. There's a discipline out there for everyone for you to enjoy. You just gotta let it go and go have fun.
Is there anything you haven't won yet that you want to win?
This. Bianchi, this is it. I didn't get it last year. I'm trying my best for this year. So.
Now, you were talking about you started when you were 15. We were watching when we were filming you when you were competing against a 13-year-old. What is that like for you to compete against people like that who, their goal is to be better than you, but you want to support their, growing up in the sport? Yeah.
Competing so young and seeing all these other women, looking up, I looked up to, Kay Micklick and Julie and Lisa Munson, and to be competing at the same level with them now, I mean, it's truly a dream. And I see all these younger girls out here, and if I'm their Kay or their Julie, then I'm so proud to be that, and I hope I'm fulfilling my part as these other ladies did for me. I hope I'm somebody that they can look up to and admire.
Now, finally, you were in the shooting world news recently about your team change. Tell us what happened.
I was with Team Glock, but I am now a member of Team Smith & Wesson. It was official yesterday. I'm very excited. It's an amazing team. They have a long list of very talented shooters, and just very honored to be a part of their team now.
When you're on a sponsored team like that, what does that mean for you? What are your responsibilities?
To just represent them at every match I go to, obviously shoot their equipment, wear their shirts and hats, and just represent the company. We travel to matches all around the U.S., sometimes international matches, but I'm just a representative for the company, and they sponsor me and all the other shooters, and we wear their colors.
It's kind of like NASCAR now.
Exactly, that's what it is.
Cool. Jessie Abbate, thank you very much.
Thank you so much.